Guys, the governor and I just witnessed an emotional scene. We just saw a homeowner pull her dog from the rubble. The dog was alive and she was in tears, crying tears of happiness. Governor, you have been all over this destruction. To see something like that in person, what are your emotions right now?
Got a little raw right now, but it sure gives you some hope and encouragement. I heard the lady back there screaming, and I was afraid that maybe something had happened and maybe she had found someone, but it was her dog. And she said that she had 4 dogs, and this was the last of her dogs that she couldn't find, and it's safe. It was in a closet, and she was able to rescue it. Certainly a heartwarming feeling.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I was standing right next to you watching that, and wow, that really touched my heart. Governor, I know you're busy, but tell me about your day today. Where have you been, and what have you seen?
Well, it's been a long day. I started out here at the site, I guess a little after 5 this morning, and been here on the site just coordinating services, making sure we're having all the steps click along the way it needs to, getting the services to the people that need help. Certainly the rescue and recovery was our big mission today, to make sure that we had everyone accounted for, and we're hopeful that we do, but there could be some people we may not know about. And of course we're trying to get the power, the water, the different roads open, the cell service up. We have new counseling services for those that have lost a loved one, with mental health services, and just trying to make sure that we're covering all the needs of the citizens.
Governor, do you have a definitive number of how many people are still unaccounted for?
No, it's hard to get that number, but at 7 o'clock tonight we're supposed to get another update from our emergency management office, and also from the ME's, the medical examiner's office, and we hope to get better numbers now. Of course, this just occurred, a day ago, and so once after you have a major disaster tragedy like this, there is a lot of information that's floating around, and it's important to get accurate information. But communications were very difficult yesterday, and even difficult today. It's hard to get cell phone service, but we're trying to gather that information and make sure it's accurate.
What's it been like walking around and seeing? I've been seeing people from Nebraska, New York, California coming out here wanting to help out Oklahomans who are in need. What is that like as a governor to see that?
Well, it makes you feel really, really good knowing that people are willing to come and do whatever it takes to help us get back on our feet. I know our Oklahomans are very appreciative. I met with a lot of the rescue workers, and they were just very touched. I ran across a man at the school, the Plaza Tower School, and he had a rescue dog, and he was from Joplin, and the dog had been part of their recovery effort after their tornado in Joplin.
So tell me about the rest of your evening. Where do you go from here, and what's on your agenda?
It's kind of fluid right now, just kind of lots of different places. We're taking a lot of phone calls. I probably have heard probably from around 25 governors. I've heard from the White House a couple of times, and other cabinet secretaries. We're coordinating a lot of efforts. FEMA director has been here today. We're very thankful that we got our emergency declaration through so very quickly, and we're trying to stay in very close contact with all of our first responders and our charities here in the community to make sure that we're giving them the services they need. We've been very blessed to receive a lot of donations. We've had a lot of phone calls of people offering a lot of money, and that's going to be needed.
One more final question, Governor. I've had people come up to me and just say, I've lost everything, Michael. I don't know where to go from here. When people come up to you and they say that to you, what are you telling them?
Well, we have a lot of people that are ready to help. I can't tell you how many phone calls my office has received. I'm getting text messages from all over the nation of people offering different things for our citizens. So at this point in time, I'm telling people to call the Red Cross, call our charity, Salvation Army, let things be dispersed from them. We have a helpline where people can come and tell people they need services, and we're trying to funnel everything through the charities so we can make sure we're servicing everybody's needs.
Okay, thank you, Governor, very much for taking time out. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate what the media's been doing. You guys have done a super job in keeping people informed.
Well, thank you. That's what we're here. We're a public service, and obviously we want to help people out here who are devastated by this tragedy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, Governor Mary Fallin joining us live here. She said that about 7 o'clock we should expect an update, and I believe, I know there have been numbers going around all over the place, but I believe we're still at 24 confirmed deaths. And I asked her, I said, she made it clear that there are still some people unaccounted for. She could not give me a definitive number, but again, that press conference, I believe, is coming up at 7 o'clock, so we should be able to learn more information. But photojournalist Brian Dixon and I, we have got to get what we just saw. I think Ariel may have been doing her live shot. We saw an unbelievable reunion between a homeowner and her dog. Actually, you can see her right there. She is carrying that dog, and like the governor said, she had 4 dogs and she was missing one, and she is finally reunited. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over there, see if we can get her to come on here and tell the story, because, you know, we've seen a lot of tears out here in the neighborhood, but those were tears of joy, and it was an unbelievable scene to see that. So throw it back to you, Paul, and we're going to go see if she's got some time to share her story.
You do it, Michael. Yeah, we want to see.